How you doing?
I'm I'm okay.
All right.
I just had dinner, so I am satisfied.
You're satisfied. Nice, nice. So how'd you end up in Berlin, by the way,
It's like it started, but it was a love at first sight
with Berlin?
relationship. Yes,
With Berlin.
and it started when I was 19,
Mm,
and I had this German boyfriend in Mexico, where I'm from.
mm-hmm,
And even before coming to Berlin, I was already dreaming of how it is and
mm-hmm,
with the films and the pictures. So when I was 20 and I came to Berlin for the first time,
mm-hmm,
I thought, wow, I want to stay here forever.
mm-hmm,
But then because of visa things, I cannot just stay wherever I want.
mm-hmm,
I had to go back and forth to Mexico, and I ended up in England,
mm-hmm.
but always with the idea of Berlin in mind.
It's easier to stay in England than it was easier to come to England than it was Berlin.
At that time, it was easier for me because things worked out there,
Mm-hmm,
and then I could get a visa in England, so I did. I took it. I took the chance,
mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
then because I had that visa in England, I could come to Berlin
Okay.
easier, But
Uh,
it was always the idea. Yeah.
okay, okay, cool. And so this person this German boyfriend is, and then he came with you?
No.
No, you came to, or you that was just the initial introduction.
Yeah, I think it was just an aperitif,
Mm,
because we were like 19, 18, and it was not really a very long relationship, but it started.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. And so you were telling me that you felt like you have one foot in Berlin. Where are you from again?
Mexico.
You from Mexico? Like, okay, I mean, Mexico's a big. I don't say I'm in Germany. I say I'm in Berlin. So that's why I was asking you like what city or whatever. But it's not important, I guess. So you feel like you have one foot in Berlin, one foot in Germany, and one foot in Mexico,
Yeah.
and wait, you feel like you taking what you need to take one foot out and put them both in one, or
Mm, yes, I always had this, yeah, like you said, this idea. I'm here, but I'm in Mexico also,
yeah,
I always had my things going on there, and I always saw Mexico as like an escape. Like, okay, if really one day really things go really bad in Europe, I'm going back to Mexico the next
okay,
day.
okay,
Something like this, like a kind of a hope.
yeah.
And then I
What's
always had
going
this
on?
thing. I
What's
know.
up there? What's in the ceiling that you're looking at?
Wow.
Okay, you looking up at the ceiling a lot. What's going
Wait,
on up
but
there?
actually, what happened was that there was a neighbor outside the window doing strange things. So,
Ah, the old strange neighbor doing things outside the window.
eh? Sorry?
I don't nothing.
Yeah,
um, okay.
yeah. So
What's up
yeah,
there? What are you looking at right now? What you just looking at?
I don't know. I was just looking at my curtains.
You looking at your curtains? Okay. Okay.
But maybe that's when I look. Every time you ask me something, I think I look there. Maybe this
Mhm.
is the part of my head where
Mhm.
the
Is that where the thoughts are? The thoughts
I
are.
think here. The
Okay.
answers are here.
Okay.
So I have to look.
Okay. All right. You know. No, I do. I look over like this. I do this. I don't look up, but I look over like this. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
your
But
thoughts are there.
yeah. So okay. So fine. All right. So one foot in, one foot out. What were you saying? Forgive me for rudely interrupting you.
No, then I always had this thing, so I feel that I was never really fully here.
Hmm.
Okay, then. the last I don't know how, I think 3 years.
Mhm.
So okay, I've been in Europe 11 years
Mhm.
almost, and I think the last 3 years
Mhm.
I realized I don't have this. I don't want one foot there, one foot here. I want both here.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
and then for me it was a shock the last time I went to Mexico because I realized the moment I decided to have my feet here,
Mhm.
I started to lose connection with Mexico,
Mm.
and yeah, it's fading out.
Well, what do you mean by the connection though?
That the connection now is not really, I know it's not a real connection. I don't know, it's not a very tangible connection.
Mhm.
It's more a memory or in
Okay.
my head,
Mhm.
and of course my family and some friends. But when I go there, I feel displaced.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I have the a very similar thing because now when I'm away from Philadelphia, I talk about it so much and how much I love it and how much I feel like I represent my city and I speak about it so romantically. And then when I go there, especially the last time I was there, I was like, I don't feel comfortable almost it's like it's yeah, it's way different, and I even feel a little bit of difficulty connecting with my old friends, and it's strange. So I can kind of understand that.
Mm.
Um, what do you do about this? Like, it's not the people, right? It's just the place itself, or is it the people?
Also, the people. I feel that the first years I had a lot of contact with my friends. I did things with them. They came to visit me.
Mm-hmm.
We sent each other's things. And when I went to Mexico, I was hanging out with all my friends all the time, like trying to do the things we normally did, no?
Mm, right.
And the last years, I think I changed a lot, and my friends changed, and
Mm-hmm.
the number of friends is reducing.
Mm, yeah.
It's becoming like, okay, now we just say hello once in a while,
Yeah.
and also with some friends, just things did completely changed.
Yeah. Yeah.
With some friends, it got stronger,
Mm.
the relationship, but like I go to Mexico, I go to my parents' house, and I feel like I'm a visitor,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm not on anymore. Like, I don't know where the cops are. I don't know this person, who's this person, and
Yeah.
they change these things here, and I don't have a room.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's actually like a big thing too. Like when you don't have your space, like that familiarity of like when you live there, you go there, you have a place, and that actually, yeah, that's how it is for me as well. Um, like the house that I lived in, it's not there anymore. Well, it's there, but like someone else lives in the house now, and I used to stay with my father when but then he passed away, so his house is gone as well, and like so even though my mom is there, and that this is actually the place I grew up in, my mom's house. Even when I go to my mom's house, it in a way it doesn't feel like home anymore either. You know what I mean? She
Yeah.
feels like home, but not the space. And I mean, I even go there. I get lost sometimes in Philly because they knock one building down, they put this up. There's a mural there, and now I don't know where anything is.
Yeah, true.
So I can, yeah. So it's really strange that this can happen, especially when you grow up there and it seems like it's such a part of you, but then a few years passes and then the new place becomes a part of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it could also be that, like, like when you have friends or whatever, you get older, and you don't have like those normal things that you used to do where you would see each other all the time, like,
True.
yeah.
Actually, I think yeah, every human, even if they're in the same town, they change.
Mhm.
Some have kids, some get married, some have a job, some travel.
Mhm.
But I was very happy about the idea that I still had my group of friends.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know. I'm very much at more. I like that.
Mhm.
I want. I kind of need a base.
Mhm.
Some people are more easy about that,
Yeah.
but I need this base,
Mm.
and the base is gone. The base is gone.
Well, okay, but are you building a base here in Berlin?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, I think yeah in Berlin, but also luckily in other cities
Mhm. Because
because
you're
I
no.
yeah I moved around a few times and I through music I made uh, friends that
Mhm.
live somewhere else, and I feel that it's like an extended.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really interesting how that works, and how you have this like network of people, like, one person from Argentina and they know this person in Portugal, and then they introduce you to them, so when you go to Portugal it's almost like you already have, and it's a beautiful thing to be a DJ, actually, when when you travel, and when DJs travel to you as well. So yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
it's a lovely thing to have.